Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today I'm going to be doing a general timeless reading for you all. I hope you're doing good. Happy Pisces season. Happy birthday to all of you who have already celebrated, and happy birthday to everyone celebrating today and in the following days after I post this reading. Pisces season so far has been fun. In the community tab, I've been sharing a song a day that means a lot to me, to see, if maybe some of you can enjoy it too. And at the same time, I'm posting the, as I do every year, I'm posting the famous birthday that is happening on each day of Pisces season. So if you're born today, let's say, you can go to the community tab and see who else in history was born today. And the whole point of that is for us Pisces to see how many incredible minds, purposes, missions, people share this with us. It's nice to see how Pisces is represented, throughout history. So I hope you enjoy that. Alright, universe, angels, beings of love, and light, please bring in the most relevant and important messages for Pisces. What is it that Pisces needs to hear right now? Please bring in the most accurate predictions, the best advice, and the most powerful confirmations for those Pisces watching. What is it that Pisces needs to know? Alright, so this is an interesting reading right away. I see that some of you here are thinking about moving, about traveling, about sort of like some kind of going from point A to point B. And of course, that could be in a lot of different contexts. For some of you, this is about work. For others of you, this is about your home situation. For some of you, it's more like abstract. It may be more of going from a space of stress into a space of calm. With the Six of Swords here, I see that many of you are more and more clear on what is essential for you and what is not. Sometimes we think we need certain things, objects, aspects of ourselves, relationships, friends, recognitions, but in this case, what I'm seeing is that you're very clear on what really, really matters, and you're taking that with you into the future. And you're leaving behind everything that is just, additional, nice, but, not essential. It seems like many of you are really purging and bringing that clarity to what's essential, and then taking that with you into the next chapter. It seems here like many of you are stepping into a space that is way more relaxed. So going from maybe kind of like a toxic space to a space that is actually very healthy. From a toxic relationship to a relationship that is very healthy. From a very stressful job to one that is very relaxed. It's like circumstances, you're making choices and the circumstances are reflecting that. As they should. So in the recent past, we have here the Ten of Cups, which is a really positive card, Pisces. I feel like this supports that previous message. Things are getting better. You're attracting better, nicer, healthier. Some of you have been very emotionally fulfilled recently. And this doesn't mean that you're happy all the time, Pisces. What this means is that you have sort of met certain, almost like milestones, that really make you feel good, make you feel alive, make you feel like you're aligned with your purpose, make you feel like you're loved. And it's not about achievement per se, but it's like some of you have been very, very emotionally fulfilled because You have a child. And yeah, it can be stressful at times, and I bet that you don't feel emotionally fulfilled 24/7. But overall, there's this like deep sense of emotional fulfillment. That's what I'm trying to say, and that's kind of like what I'm getting here. It's not about like the 24/7 joy. It's more about like the deep meaning here. So I see that some of you have been, going through this. I also see that many of you are thinking a lot about stability. Some of you are thinking about marriage, potential marriage, weddings, living with your partner. Some of you have been thinking about stability long-term, setting the foundations for the rest of your life. And for each one of you is going to be a little different. For some of you, this is more financial in nature. For others of you, this is more related to like family and stuff. But it seems here like you're really willing, even to like ask for help, willing to receive help, support, guidance, to make this level of stability that you want happen. And, this is a card of celebration as well, Pisces. So there's a lot to be celebrating. That's for sure. Every bit of stability that has been forming in your life, that you have allowed into your life, is something to celebrate. Now, I see here that you got the Sun, which is the most positive card in the tarot, as the challenge position. So it's crossing you here in the reading, meaning that maybe you don't have the clarity that you need on certain things. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising that's a little bit difficult to deal with. There could be also like an overblown, loud, shiny life that you want to live and that you consider to be the ideal. And maybe your life is ideal right now, but it's not necessarily flashy or like bright and shiny for others to like envy. I don't know. And it seems like some of you really want a very specific flashy lifestyle, and that is kind of making what you already have, which is ideal and it is beautiful and it is, great, making it look a little lackluster because you're maybe focusing on having a specific thing. So many of you are operating not from a space of universe, grant me this for the highest good of all involved, but from a space of universe, grant me this because I want it, damn it. And that starts to show in how you feel. Not in what manifests necessarily, but in how you feel. Spirit is telling me here that there's infinite potential. If you have something, Pisces, right now it's infinite potential, okay? There's this song that I like. We can be anything? Yeah, we can be anything. I don't know, who is it from? It can be anything. Could be from Baby Queen, maybe. And it says like a life devoid of meaning. A life devoid of meaning, or a life devoid of purpose, means everything is possible. God, that's such bad memory. Let me look for the lyrics because it's relevant. Okay, it's relevant. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna read the whole thing. I was crying at the party, which is not unusual of me. I was sitting all alone. I heard somebody say hello. I looked up to see a girl. She said, "What's wrong?" I said, "The world." She said, "Well, what's so bad about it?" I said, "Everything about it." She said, "Don't be so defeatist. I said, "Well, don't be so naive. It's a simple fact that nothing matters and life will go on in my absence." She said, "A life devoid of meaning is a life of total freedom." That's what I wanted to say, yeah. I said, "I don't get what your point is. My life is still completely pointless." She said, "Open up your mind. In this life we can be anything." Yeah. If it's... Okay. Well, don't be so naive. It's been proven space is exponential, so this is all inconsequential. I said if it's inconsequential, then there's infinite potential. Okay, so that's, yeah. That's what I'm getting here, Pisces. Many of you really are in this space of complete freedom. It's like you're starting a chapter and you get to choose every bit of it. Every possibility, every aspect of it, and you really can be anything, Pisces. Some of you are changing careers, some of you are changing relationships, some of you are leaving very toxic marriages behind that have been holding you back for way too long. And now it's like infinite possibilities ahead of you. And I see, Pisces, that there are brand new beginnings that have been on hold, sort of waiting for the opportunity to come in. Some of these beginnings, new beginnings, are things that you've been wanting to do. But others are things that the universe has for you. Things that are aligned for you, that are waiting for the perfect time to just come in and like change your life, basically. Yeah, you're definitely walking away from things that have served their purpose. Family members, relationships, activities, jobs, hobbies, meal plans, habits, you name it, you're letting it go, Pisces. If you feel like it's not really serving a purpose anymore. You know, at times, things serve a purpose, and they may be the best thing ever, and then, after a while, they just don't. And it doesn't mean that, you know, let's say a teacher, a therapist or something. I was always told that teachers are kind of like street lights, like street lamps, in which, you know, they each illuminate from this point to this point, but once you go to the next point, you need the other street light, you know? As you move forward, you're not going to be using the same street light, you're going to be using the one that is, you know, appropriate for that, right? And it doesn't mean that the street light in the past was wrong or is not good enough. It just means that you're moving forward, Pisces. So that's what I'm getting here for many of you. Like not even an upgrade, but an update, I guess, of things. Your environment, we got here the Two of Pentacles. Normally, you know, this card can mean so much, but for me right now, it's potential. So you're making choices and you are moving forward with them, Pisces. I see you succeed. I see you very focused on what it is you want. It's like you're making choices and you're going with them, and nothing can stop you once you make those choices. You have here the Two of Wands, telling us that the choice that you're going to be making in the future is going to be the right one. No need to fear, no need to doubt it, no need to second guess yourself. You have made a choice, or you're about to make a choice. If you just fully commit, you're going to get to where you want to go, or somewhere even better. I see here that with your hopes and fears, some of you are still holding on to some fear of your power, of your intuition, of your magic. Some of you feel like you're navigating life blindly and that you don't have kind of like an intuition, that you don't have an accurate navigational system, like GPS for your life, I guess. And that may scare you. At the same time, Spirit is telling you, you do have a GPS. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good, you know? So, of course, you know, follow the guidance, but always make sure that your logic and that your heart and that your morals are all aligned with what your intuition is saying. If your intuition is telling you to jump off a bridge, second guess it. Like, don't just listen to it blindly, obviously, right? it has power, but it's, other things can come through and appear as your intuition, from inner fears, self-sabotage, subconscious stuff, to energy parasites, possible entities, passed on loved ones. So it's not about going in blindly. That's not like the goal. It's just another way to be informed, to ultimately make decisions, in my opinion, from all aspects of you. Some of you here need to use more lavender, chamomile, and rose as essential oils. So if you have been wondering what essential oil can help you for this, that, or the other, those are the 3 plants here that are really shining forth. Also, some of you may be considering something about cactuses or something, and this is a confirmation that would be good for you. You really do have endless possibilities here. So what is it that you want, Pisces? Not what you should want. What do you actually want? Comment below. Let me know if there is something that you want that you're not really giving yourself permission to want. That's going to be an interesting comment section. So comment below if it resonates with you. I would love, love, love to read those messages. Pisces, you are in a moment here in which even the most crazy, unlikely desires, dreams, aspirations can come true. Think big. Change. Yeah, of course. It's going to come with change. If you're not ready for change, then don't ask for really different things. No. But sometimes we need to be reminded of that. Maybe you're in a space in which what you say you want is very different to where you are. But when change is proposed, you're like, nah. So, evaluate where you are in that. Some of you are turning 35. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all of you. For those of you turning 35 on February 26th, this is a special message from passed on loved ones and your spirit team. You're very loved. You're very supported. Alright, Pisces, so this is what I got for you today. I hope that this reading guides you, helps you. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that there's a little something for everyone in every reading that I do. As far as the product of the week, quite frankly, it's Monday, first hour in the morning, which for me is 2 a.m. sometimes, because I just like the silence. I like the energetic silence of working at this time. So I honestly don't know what the product of the week is. We're still promoting the 6 Figures from Purpose online course from last week. But I'm supposed to be making these decisions later in the day today, so I'll keep you updated, and in the next readings I'll let you know what is the product of choice for the week. And this is basically a product that is featured. In some cases it may be new, in other cases it's from our store, it's been there for a while. And the whole point of it, of being featured, is so you guys hear about it, and they're usually featured with either a discount or some kind of bonus or something for you to get it during the week of that feature. So you'll hear all about it, Pisces. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, my loves.